Want to know about 5 animals you didn't know existed in the world? Then watch the full video till the end. Number 1. Pink fairy armadillo. The pink fairy armadillo is the smallest species of armadillo, first described by Richard Harlan in 1825. This solitary desert-adapted animal is endemic to the deserts and scrublands of central Argentina. The pink fairy armadillo is closely related to the only other fairy armadillo, the greater fairy armadillo. Pink fairy armadillos have small eyes, silky yellowish-white fur, and flexible dorsal shells that are attached to their bodies solely by thin dorsal membranes. Their spatula-shaped tails protrude from vertical plates at the blunt rear of their shells. They exhibit nocturnal and solitary habits and feed themselves largely on insects, worms, snails, and various plant parts. The conservation status of pink fairy armadillos is still uncertain, and it is listed as data deficient by the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species. The decline in population for this species has generally been attributed to farming activities and predators, including domestic dogs and cats. Pink fairy armadillos are found less commonly than they were a few decades ago, and the field sightings have been rare and incidental. Number 2. Fossa. The fossa is a slender, long-tailed, cat-like mammal that is endemic to Madagascar. It is a member of the carnivorous family Eupleridae. The fossa is the largest mammalian carnivore on Madagascar and has been compared to a small cougar, as it has convergently evolved many cat-like features. Adults have a head-body length of 70-80 cm, 28-31 in, and weigh between 5.5 and 8.6 kilos, 12 and 19 lb, with the males larger than the females. It has semi-retractable claws, meaning it can extend but not retract its claws fully, and flexible ankles that allow it to climb up and down trees head first, and also support jumping from tree to tree. A larger relative of the species, Cryptoprocta spelaea, probably became extinct before 1400. The species is widespread, although population densities are usually low. It is found solely in forested habitat and actively hunts both by day and night. Over 50% of its diet consists of lemurs, the endemic primates found on the island. Tenrecs, rodents, lizards, birds, and other animals are also documented as prey. Mating usually occurs in trees on horizontal limbs and can last for several hours. Litters range from 1 to 6 pups, which are born altricial, blind and toothless. Number 3. Okapi. The okapi, also known as the forest giraffe, Congolese giraffe and zebra giraffe, is an artiodactyl mammal that is endemic to the Northeast Democratic Republic of the Congo in Central Africa. However, non-invasive genetic identification has suggested that a population has occurred southwest of the Congo River as well. It is the only species in the genus Okapia. Although the okapi has striped markings reminiscent of zebras, it is most closely related to the giraffe. The okapi and the giraffe are the only living members of the family Giraffidae. The okapi stands about 1.5 meter, 4 ft 11 in, tall at the shoulder, and has a typical body length around 2.5 meters, 8 ft 2 in. Its weight ranges from 200 to 350 kilo, 440 to 770 lb. It has a long neck and large flexible ears. Its coat is a chocolate to reddish-brown, much in contrast with the white horizontal stripes and rings on the legs, and white ankles. Male okapis have short, distinct, horn-like protuberances on their heads called ossicones, less than 15 centimeters, 5.9 in length. Females possess hair whorls, and ossicones are absent. Number 4. Babirusa. The babirusas, also called deer pig, are a genus. Babirusa, in the swine family found in the Indonesian islands of Sulawesi, Togian, Sula, and Buru. All members of this genus were considered part of a single species until 2002, the Babirusa B. Babirusa, but following that was split into several species. This scientific name is restricted to the Buru babirusa from Buru and Sula, whereas the best-known species, the North Sulawesi babirusa, is named B. celebensis. The remarkable prehistoric appearance of these mammals is largely due to the prominent upwards incurving canine tusks of the males, which pierce the flesh in the snout. The genus is monotypic within the subfamily Babirusinae, or alternatively, considered to form a tribe. Babirucini of the subfamily Suinae. To date, only one fossil skull has been found to suggest a larger ancestor. Number 5. Sunda flying lemur. The Sunda flying lemur, Galeopterus variegatus, also called Malayan flying lemur, and Malayan colugo, is the sole colugo species of the genus Galeopterus. It is native to Southeast Asia from southern Myanmar, Thailand, southern Vietnam, Malaysia to Singapore and Indonesia, and listed as least concern on the IUCN Red List. Although it is called flying lemur, it cannot fly but glides among trees and is strictly arboreal. It is active at night and feeds on soft plant parts such as young leaves, shoots, flowers and fruits. It is a forest-dependent species. The Sunda flying lemur is protected by national legislation. The Sunda flying lemurs are often hunted by local people with spears or other lethal equipment for various reasons, such as food and fur. Habitat loss is known to occur intermittently, particularly in developing countries such as Malaysia.